Good morning. We are going to take a look at the newest stats for your neighborhood, and this is for the month of March, which we know has been extremely tumultuous. So it'll be interesting to take a look at what is happening in the market. I can tell you that I personally have been still busy out meeting clients cautiously, carefully, following the guidelines set forth from our NWMLS. So I have been out to work. I do have one active listing right now that's getting showings daily. So there is still activity out there. I'm going to share my screen and we'll take a look at these stats together. So this is through the month of March. Let's see if I can make this a little larger. Here we go. For the northeast section of Seattle, 0.6 months of inventory. And that's following the trend that we've had pretty much for the past 8 years in that area. So lower than last year. Obviously, it's about half the amount of inventory that we had last year this time. Prices ending in March are 3% over previous year. So we're at $870 median price for the neighborhood. Last year was at $846. That's a month ending in March. 76% of listings were able to close. That's your odds of selling for the month of March. 15% did not close. We are seeing a number of buyers having trouble in the workplace environment. Maybe not at this price range, but in the lower price ranges. If one buyer loses their job, then the lender obviously isn't able to perform. So we've had a number of those come through. I've seen a few people have to rescind their transaction due to workplace changes. 61% of listings in the month of March sold above the listing price, for an average of 9% over the listing price in a time frame of 6 days on the market. 19% of listings sold right at the list price. That's 39 days average on market time. And then we had 7% of listings sell below the listing price. So seller at day 25 on average took an offer under the listing price, on average of 2% under the listing price. 13% of listings needed to conduct a price adjustment before they were able to get an offer after 110 days on the market. Month of March is still showing seller's market. One area showed a balanced market, area 520. It's over on the east side. Excuse me. Monthly payment currently for the month of March, 3.5% on average is the interest rate buyers were able to get. Their monthly payment on average is $3,663. Let's see here. This is median sale price to the original listing price under 15 days on market, 7% over the listing. So it's pretty, 71 units were able to get that, get their home sold in less than 15 days. Here we are. This is for residential, this top section here. In this price range, $750 to $999. There's 36 units sold. Last year, this time, 18 units sold. Year over year change, 100%. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's pricing or units. It doesn't say. Okay. 80 active listings at the end of the month, so that's March 31st. 128 pending sales month to date. Median price $870, mortgage rates 3.5% on average, monthly payments $3,882. That's for residential. Condos are down below. Residential and condo combined is here. This is a rolling chart. If you would like to see the inventory. Pendings, we're at 128. Last year we're at 97. So pendings still up. You can see this rolling data all the way through 2010. And then some historical data from 2010 to 2019. Then we'll take a look at just a quick glance here. Oops. A quick market snap at the, just want to see what's out there currently. In this broad price range for residential, we're going to remove the townhomes. So there's a lot of those. Let's see what comes up. 48 homes currently active or pending with an offer on it in that area, Northeast Seattle. I'm going to take a quick look at. This is right now as of April 13th. Median listing price $853. There's 12 units currently active, pending with an offer on it. 13 units. Median listing price $830. So these would have been listed previously, but have already accepted an offer. And that's in that price range, of course, between 750 and 900. So that does make sense if those medium price points came out. Average size 2,024 square feet. Average price per square foot right now $444 for the pendings. Average market time 7 days before they got an offer. Then I do follow two economists, especially during this time. It's a lot of unknown happening. Questions are going to be, is there another recession coming down the line? I do follow these two economists online. You can check out their LinkedIn bios. Lawrence Yun is our chief economist at the NAR. Matthew Gardner is our chief economist at Windermere. He's hired by Windermere. So I do kind of go through here and like to follow what they are facing, what they are stating. We do expect this pandemic to affect our area. Obviously, our local economy is much driven by Boeing, who is facing right now layoffs and voluntary retirements. A lot of other companies have done the same, followed suit. So it'll be a while, I think, before we bounce back. At this point, I don't expect the housing market to be, as intense as we thought it would be this year. I expect this environment to continue on through probably the rest of the year before we'll get back into the spring fever we were seeing earlier this year in February and first week of March. The market was feeling very frantic, buyer activity very high, sellers receiving multiple offers. At this time, we do still see some multiple offers happening. I don't know that that's going to last, into the summer. That being said, sellers are still able to list their house and get a decent price in a decent amount of time. As the year goes on, we're going to be faced with the election, which will ultimately affect our housing market, just put a pause on things. So I don't expect we'll have a feverish market environment return until spring of 2021. Okay, hope that helps. Talk to you soon.